Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. 1 Samuel chapter 21. This is the Amplified Version. David takes consecrated bread. Then David went to Nob to Ahimelech the priest, and Ahimelech came trembling in fear to meet David, and said to him, "Why are you alone, and no one with you?" David said to Ahimelech the priest, "The king has commissioned me with the matter and has told me, 'Let no one know anything about the matter for which I am sending you, and with which I have commissioned you.' I have directed the young men to a certain place. Now what food do you have on hand? Give me 5 loaves of bread, and whatever can be found." The priest answered David, "There is no ordinary unconsecrated bread on hand, but there is consecrated bread. You may have it, if only the young men have kept themselves from women." David answered the priest, "Be assured that women have been kept from us in these 3 days since I set out." And the bodies of the young men were consecrated, ceremonially clean, although it was an ordinary, unconsecrated journey. So how much more will their vessels be holy today? So the priest gave him the consecrated bread, for there was no bread there except the bread of the presence, which was removed from before the Lord in order to put hot bread in its place when it was taken away. Now one of Saul's servants was there that day, detained before the Lord. His name was Doeg, the Edomite, the chief of Saul's shepherds. David said to Ahimelech, "Do you not have a sword or spear here on hand? For I brought neither my sword nor my other weapons with me, because the king's business was urgent." Then the priest said, "The sword of Goliath, the Philistine, whom you killed in the valley of Elah, is here, wrapped in a cloth, behind the ephod. If you would take it for yourself, do so, for there is no other here except for it." And David said, "There is none like that. Give it to me." Then David arose and fled from Saul that day, and went to Achish, king of Gath. The servants of Achish said to him, "Is this not David, the king of the land? Did they not sing in praise of this one as they danced, saying, 'Saul has slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s'?" David took these words to heart and was greatly afraid of Achish, king of Gath. So fearing for his life, he changed his behavior in their sight and acted insanely in their hands. And he scribbled on the doors of the gate and drooled on his beard. Then Achish said to his servants, "Look, you see that the man is insane. Why have you brought him to me? Do I lack madmen that you bring this one to behave like a madman in my presence? Shall this one come into my house?" The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.